General Mkhwanazi, the suspicion of being poisoned. There is that investigation by IDEC. However, my handler instructed me to lay low, which I did, but I kept communication between the handler and the co-handler.
Can I just clarify? Certainly, the official recorded cause of death for Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi is COVID, is it not?
That's correct.
And do you know why you were instructed to lay low?
I did not. I took it that because the General Mkhwanazi has passed on, the handler is probably thinking there should be other things that will come up at a later stage. But there was no way I could continue when the handler say you must lay low.
Paragraph 21, you talk about the period December 23 to January 2024. Had you been laying low from July 2021 through to December 2023?
Yes, but I said I kept contact with my handlers.
Can you then take the commission through to paragraph 21?
Yes, that was the time in 2023 up to 2024 that when South African government initiated an action against the government of Israel in the International Court of Justice. Now that's when we got information that the area in Richards Bay, which is controlled by this Israeli interest, there was a worry from those interests that South Africa may hold that particular business, the trade.
What area in Richards Bay, Mr. Mogotsi?
There is a mine in Richards Bay. But then the information as it came was that there was a suspicion then, a real suspicion, that Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi was recruited by the Central Intelligence Agency, the American one. And he actively worked for them.
In your statement, I will read exactly what you say when you introduce this subject of recruitment. You say, I obtained information from one of my sources that King Mrs. Zulu and Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi were recruited by and actively worked for and with the American Central Intelligence Agency, in brackets CIA. Relayed to us by you, this information is hearsay. And relayed to you by your source, it is hearsay. So it is hearsay upon hearsay or double hearsay. Do you agree?
I do not agree, commissioners. In this world, the intelligence world, when there is a suspicion, you may presume, you can say yes, it's a hearsay, how a general person will think. But a contact agent, an underground operative, will have to investigate, even if you can.
No, please continue.
Okay. The hearsay part, it becomes something of a general knowledge. One must investigate because it's a suspicion. Now, if a source says to you, King Mrs. Zulu and Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi were recruited by the CIA, you start paying attention to everything they do.
May I, please, it's a simple question.
Okay.
I don't even understand why you would dispute what I'm suggesting to you. In my language, which is the isiXhosa, hearsay is undiva.
Okay.
I've asked my co-commissioner, Mabaribari. Waitsiba ntwenu, waitsiba
It's true,
Mabaribari.
it's true.
You know that?
Yes, I know that.
So all I'm asking you
That's
is
correct.
whether you accept hore.
It is
Twena
yes.
ki Mabaribari.
Yes, it was Mabaribari when it was first presented.
Yes, I'm
That's
not
correct.
asking about what you would
Oh,
then
thank you.
establish
Thank you, Commissioner.
afterwards.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Ke batla ho tseba hore ke Mabaribari na. Fair. Ne?
Thank you, thank you.
Ke ona?
Ke yona.
Thank you.
Hey, yong o buile monate ka bo ka gopole ditlepe-tlepe tsa ka, man.
Thanks. I don't want you to misunderstand me.
That's correct.
Hearsay evidence is admissible in this commission. The only issue would be its probative value. That is what weight we attach to it. So it's still admissible. Yeah.
Thank you.
But my next question then is, what detail, if any, did your source give you on how the source knew that General Mkhwanazi and King Mrs. Zulu had been recruited by the CIA?
Commissioner, may Commissioner rephrase the question? I don't.
What detail
Oh,
did your source give you on how they, that is your source, knew that General Mkhwanazi and King Mrs. Zulu had been recruited by the CIA? Did your source just say, do you know, General Mkhwanazi and King Mrs. Zulu were recruited by the CIA without more?
yeah, it is without more. You'll just say, you know, King Mrs. Zulu he's been staying somewhere in the US. You check, and then you see how General Mkhwanazi speaks. It always tells you he was trained by the American and what. That's where everything started, commissioners. And indeed, even in front of here and in our talk, he spoke about being trained by the American.
I'll tell you that I actually hold a degree from the United States of America. Does that make me a CIA operative? I'm scared I asked that question because you just might say yes.
No.
But can you please respond?
Yeah, no, I cannot say that, commissioners. Investigation as it comes, someone may say that, not to me, to another agent, to whoever, may say Commissioner Matlanga is a CIA. He may say that, not to me. Yes, that.
Thank you.
But just picking up on the chair's question, apart from the fact that General Mkhwanazi says that he received some training in the United States, did your source give you any information to support his allegation that
No.
General Mkhwanazi and...
See, when information came, commissioners, it further talks to the treatment which the combination of General Mkhwanazi and Mrs. Zulu, King Mrs. Zulu, how they treated the brother to King Mrs. Zulu, Prince Makati. The investigation took us to that extent that we ended up having to meet them.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, even though the question is not mine. I do not understand the question to be about what you established later.
Oh, okay.
It's about the stage at which you get the information.
No, there was nothing on top of that. Thank you. Understand.
I think maybe then go to paragraph 22, where I think you were heading anyway.
Yeah. Oh, this is where the source further indicated that in execution of his mandate from CIA, Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi on numerous occasions sent members of the political killing task team to intimidate, harass, attempt murder members of the royal house associated to Prince Makati. Now, a number of cases were opened with SAPS in KwaZulu-Natal related to this conduct. And these cases were, however, not investigated or acted upon by SAPS due to intervention of Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi, being the Provincial Commissioner of KwaZulu-Natal.
So, can you explain what evidence, if any, you received to substantiate the statement that this was in execution of a mandate from the CIA?
I'm mentioning Prince Makati, commissioners. Part of my network, we ended up having to meet with them. Actually, they even came to Gauteng. We hosted them in Midrand, helped them to open a case as they were alluding. But that time, Prince Makati sent the aide and Prince Zulu. We came to Midrand. And after opening the case, due to jurisdictional purpose, the matter was then transferred back to Nangoma police station. We also have the case number mentioned here, commissioners.
You mention in paragraph 22 that cases relating to alleged intimidation, harassment, and attempted murder of members of the royal household associated with Prince Makati were never investigated or acted upon by the SAPS. Do you have any details of these cases that we could investigate further? Are they?
That was said during when we opened the case. When we said, okay, come, let's open it and let's see what will happen. This is what came from the investigation, commissioners.
But do you have any?
No, except for the case that
details
we
of these
opened.
cases?
Except for the case we opened, this is the only case that we have.